Hey guys, welcome to part B of program 8. Our question is to write a PHP program to find the transpose of a matrix, multiplication of matrices, and addition of two matrices. So let's begin. We start off with a basic HTML template. Okay, we're gonna give the title as program 8 BCD. Okay, you can set up the meta tag with character set UTF-8. We'll create a form in the body section so that the user can enter the matrix. Okay, the form's action is going to be the program name itself, that is GM8 BCD. All right, and then the method is going to be post. All right, then we're gonna create a table. And then inside the table, we're gonna have a table row having a header 5 saying matrix 1. All right, we're gonna have another table row asking for the input of the matrix. Type text, name M100. Cool. And then we're gonna say required. All right. Right. We're gonna label the first input field, table description, enter 0, 0. Right. We're gonna copy this whole thing. Yeah. And then we're gonna change the fields, enter 0, 1, enter 1, 0, and then 1, 1. Okay. We're gonna change the names to 1. And we are done for matrix 1. I'm gonna copy the whole table, paste it for matrix 2. I'm gonna change all the 1s to 2. All right, that's done. So let's have a button to submit it. Table description. It will hold our input field. Type is gonna be submit. Name, I'm gonna just name it as pop. Value can be calculate. Let's check if this works. I'm going to open up my terminal, run XAMPP. I'm going to start up my Apache web server, open up my Mozilla. Cool. Yep, it works. All right. Of course, it doesn't do anything. Now for the PHP part. Not PHP. All right. I'm gonna check if is set of underscore post pop, which is our input for submit. And then we're gonna call in all the variables that the user entered. And 100 is equal to $_post. Don't forget the semicolon. I'm gonna copy it. Right. And this is gonna be 101, 10, and 11. All right. I'm gonna copy the whole thing from matrix 2. All right. I'm gonna change these numbers really quick. Done. Okay, before we start the calculation, we're gonna set up a few variables. $matrix1, which is going to be a two-dimensional array. Right. This is gonna take $m100, comma m101. This is gonna take the other two, m110, and then $m. Right. Gonna copy the same thing for matrix 2. All right. And then we need to check for row count and column count. We're going to use an inbuilt function. Cool. We're going to count how many columns are there. Matrix 1 of 0. This is going to give us the number of columns. I'm going to copy this from this matrix 2. Okay, we're done. We're going to display the matrix. Show the all right. We're going to say echo. We're going to say echo and header. Okay. and then echo matrix 1. Echo of matrix 1. Yep. Right. We're gonna call a for loop for r, which is row, is equal to 0 lesser than row count of 1 r plus less, and then echo a br. All right. I'm gonna say break line, and then put another for loop for the column, which was for column count of 1. And here we're gonna print out the matrix 1 of $r and .com, and then we're gonna concatenate with an empty space. All right, let's go check if this works. Okay. Okay. Yep, we have matrix 1. Cool. The same procedure for matrix 2. Just copy and paste. Rename all the ones to 2. Reload it, resend the data, and yep, we have matrix 2. Cool. Now we're gonna calculate the sum. We're gonna go a line. Okay, all right. Matrix. Okay, we're gonna initialize sum as an empty string. Echo. Okay, we're gonna have another for loop again for row in row count of 1, and then echo an empty line. And then the for loop for column count. We're gonna check if the user entered numbers or not. Is numeric is an inbuilt function in PHP. I'm gonna say matrix 1 of row column. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna say and is numeric of matrix 2. Yep, they're both numeric values. Then we're gonna say value is equal to dollar matrix 1 of row and then column, and then we're gonna add it. Matrix 2 of R. All right, and then sum will be equal to dollar sum, and then concatenate with an space, and then add value to it. All right. Else, if it is not a numeric value, echo saying is enter number. Okay. And then break out of the loop. I'm gonna quickly do this for metric. Oh, sorry. Dollar sum will be equal to dollar sum, then concatenate with a line break. Don't forget those semicolons. Then echo out the sum. Let's see if this works. And then it doesn't. All right. Okay, so I had missed the dollar over there, and it does work. 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. Okay, then let's do transpose of our matrix because it's easier. Transpose of a matrix is easy. I copied the for loop. It's the same thing except saying row is equal to 0, row lesser than column row count. We reverse row and column and then just print out the matrix. All right. This is the most easiest part. I'm gonna resend the whole thing, and there we go. We have transpose of matrix 1, 3, 2, 4. All right. Now let's jump into matrix multiplication. Transpose of a matrix is the same thing for matrix 2 also. Okay, matrix multiplication involves a bit of formula. So matrix multiplication. All right, it's the same thing with a lot of for loops though. So I'm gonna echo for of multiplication. Okay, we're gonna have a for loop saying I is equal to 0, I lesser than row count of 1 to be precise. And then we're gonna have another for loop saying j is equal to 0 and then j lesser than column count of 2. All right, and then we're gonna say result is equal result of dollar I and then dollar j is equal to 0. We're gonna initialize it to 0. What is result, by the way? Result is an array. Result is equal to an array. And then we're gonna have another for loop saying k is equal to 0 and k lesser than the row count of 2. And then result of dollar I comma j is equal to matrix It's not it plus equal to, sorry. It's plus equal to matrix 1 of ik and matrix 2 of kj. So this is the formula for matrix multiplication. Matrix 1 of $I and k, and then multiply it by matrix 2 of k and j. All right, the multiplication part is done. We just need to print it out. So the printing is the same as the previous part. You're gonna have a for loop for I lesser than row count of 1 is fine, and then echo a line break, and then have another for loop saying day is lesser than column count of 2 or 1, both the same as both are 2, and echo out the result. Result I $I $j. All right, and to end it with a line. All right, let's go check it out. I'm going to resend. It's going to resend all the data. And of course, we have an error on line 137. That is, okay, what is it? All right, so I just went and fixed the typo error. We're going to check this out. Oh, sorry. I'll say calculate. And there we have multiplication of matrix, which is 19, 22, 43, 50. All right, so that's it for program 8 part B. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. All the code will be uploaded on the GitHub as usual. And thank you.